We are going to attempt something that we have never, ever, ever done. We are going to attempt 26 miles today. Now the reason is we have 18 miles to Boiling Springs. Once you hit Boiling Springs, there's a 14-mile stretch where you can't camp and there's really no water. So, and in Boiling Springs, there's really nowhere to stay. There is a campsite like right before Boiling Springs, but we heard it's really not good. They do have a hostel, yeah. We're gonna try to push through once we get to Boiling Springs and walk, I think it's like eight more miles to Carlisle, Pennsylvania. But we do have some pretty good climbs to do today before we reach Boiling Springs. And apparently they're really rocky and have lots of boulders. So we will see how this goes today. It's gonna be a long day. I've never done 26 miles. All right, we got a comment today on our video from yesterday. Somebody saying, you know, that it's already taken us 81 days, 80 days or something, and we're not even at Harper's Ferry yet. And have we considered flipping to Katahdin and then coming back? First of all, to address that question, we've never thought of that because it's not really something that we need to think about. When you first start a through hike, you're not averaging 20-mile days. You're not even averaging 15-mile days. You do 8 to 12-mile days for a good stretch of time. Georgia, North Carolina are tough states to get through when you're first starting a through hike. So that's just kind of the basis for mileage when you first start. Now, as you continue on your through hike, you know, your legs get stronger, you get stronger, you're hiking more, you're hiking longer, you're hiking faster. So you start hiking more miles. So now we're able to do, for a while now, we're able to do 20 plus mile days. Now, we do understand that with the rocks in Pennsylvania, in northern Pennsylvania, and the whites, our mileage will slow down. But it's not going to slow down to a number that would prevent us from finishing before Katahdin closes. I think for anybody that doesn't through hike, yeah, they can see, okay, you're 80 days in, you haven't even hit the halfway point, blah, blah, blah. But, you know, you don't understand the progression of miles that we have to make in order to get to the place where we are now. So, John wants to talk.
Is it steady enough? Guys, I think that comment kind of caught me wrong this morning. We do our own math out here. We have calculators too, and our math's probably a little more accurate because, you know, we know how we feel. We know what's going on out here. So just keep in mind, guys, that we're doing math out here too.
As well as hiking every day.
So, you know, it's part of the hike. Everybody, not us. Everybody who's out here at this point in time is looking out ahead. Everybody's planning on when they want to finish. Everybody's got dates in mind. Most of the people that we're hiking around have the same date window as we do. But yeah, I think what Amy was saying was, or she was trying to say, is thank you for all the comments. And thank you for watching. So you have to understand, like, when we read these comments, we don't know, we don't know where you're coming from. You can be either sincerely like trying to help us, or you can think we're morons. Like, there's no way for us to tell. And it kind of depends on what mood we're in when we read it. Most of the comments I read actually kind of just roll my eyes. And I don't really roll my eyes, that's not something I do, but it's kind of how I feel. And I like it. And I like it so I know which comments I've read. So, I don't know if you ever noticed, look at those comments, they all have a like next to them. Those are all comments I've read. Or somebody else's like, I don't know. But anyways, that's how I keep track of what comments I read, since, I have my own YouTube. But yeah, it's hard for us to get a feel over text of what people are saying. So, I don't know. If we're ever cranky, back, don't think too much of it. It's just that either we're having a bad day. I have a lot of bad days. I've been going through like a bad era where the Virginia blues hit me and it stuck around. It didn't stop at the end of Virginia. I've been just sick of hiking. Like, I love the experience out here. I love everything else aside from the hiking. Because, you're hiking every day. Or, day 80 something, 90 something, I don't know what it is. And we're still walking. It gets pretty old. But I have to say, like, lately, I've been thinking a lot about it. I've noticed my attitude towards this hike has gone downhill. And, since I've realized it, I've been making an effort to bring it back up. So, I do feel a lot better today. We went to sleep early last night, and I just feel a lot better.
Kind of went to sleep early.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel a lot better, and I think for me, I need to start or keep making goals to achieve, because if you don't really have small goals up ahead to reach, then it kind of it feels purposeless. Like, why are you out here walking? Katahdin is too far out to look, so I don't even think about Katahdin. But I watched this little on iPhone, like your photos will put together a little video, and it just so happened to be the last 3 months, which is the time we've been out here. And I play that, and seeing all the pictures of like early on when there's no leaves on the trees and all the different things we've seen so far, experiences. There's like short little clips in there, and it made me realize that although this sucks right now, when it's all over with, I'm gonna look back at it and I'm gonna probably miss it, because that's the way I felt looking back at Georgia, North Carolina. It's like, man, those were good times. So I'm assuming I'll feel the same way about the whole entire thing when we get done. So I'm feeling more positive today. Amy's like I said, a little cranky this morning. She didn't like it that I woke her up at 4:30. But like I said, I was motivated. Last night I made a goal to go 26 miles today, or we made a goal, mostly me. And when I woke her up this morning, I was ready to go. I wanted to hike out in the dark. Well, after tapping her for a while, she didn't immediately like wake up. It was kind of weird. I kept nudging her and like nothing. Finally I got a and then she started waking up, and she started cussing me out basically. Like, why are you waking me up at 4:30? It's pitch black. But I don't know, I'm just ready to hike. I'm ready to get it over with. I really am. But I'm also ready to enjoy it more. Past a friend of ours, we told her we're trying to go 26 today. And she was like, why? Well, so we want to make it to Katahdin this year, for one. And we like to take days off. Like, we really enjoy our 0 days. And when we get to towns that are nice, I want to be able to take a day off and not have to worry about it. So, you know, I've averaged it out, and I figured out that, well, it's been a couple weeks now, but I figured out that if we do 20-mile days every day, that frees up like 18 zeros, and we can still make it by the day that we want to make it by, which is way before when they close the park down. So don't you worry about that. But anyways, yeah, you know, with all these zeros, we gotta take the big mile days. So that's what we do. We've done that from the beginning. From the very beginning, we've kind of, well, not when we're hurt, but you know, we've always kind of hiked fast and taken a lot of breaks. Because honestly, if I'm just out here hiking non-stop at a slow pace, I will go crazy. What in the world is all this mud? This is not gonna work out. There's a road right there. Why are we walking in the mud? I'm not looking forward to Vermont over mud, whatever you want to call it. Definitely bringing my rain socks back out later on in a hike for sure. I do miss those things, but it's just far too hot to be wearing waterproof, let's call them water resistant socks. Girl, I am on point today. All right, while we're still on the comment rant, I have to say, even though a lot of some comments annoy us, I have to say my favorite part of the day is when we set up camp. I lay down in a tent. I have LTE service, and I can get on YouTube and read y'all's comments. It's really my favorite part of my day. And so don't hesitate to comment. Don't misunderstand this at all. Again, it just kind of depends on what mood you catch us. All right, Amy, you like reading the comments, right? Yeah, she likes reading the comments. I love reading comments. It's my favorite thing to do. Also, this whole vlog thing has really made the experience of the AT so much better. I feel like it's brought us to people that we would have never met otherwise. Some really great people. And these people, I have to say, like, are far greater than what I expected to see out of people out here. I know everybody says that people are great out here and super friendly and basically give their shirt off their back. But like, I don't know, people have really surprised me. It's kind of thrown me back at how far they will go to help you out. You have to understand, like, even though you guys watch us all the time, most of you we don't know, or all of you really. So it's like, it's coming from strangers. You know, maybe we don't seem like strangers to you. You guys are strangers to us. So it's, I don't know. Maybe I overlooked that too much, but it just, to see the things that y'all do, really, it's really amazing.